I want to talk about the cardiovascular system today. Remember, there's thousands of failed medical theories over the last thousands and thousands of years. There's thousands of failed medical theories every century, and the 20th century and 21st century is no different. I want you to get a hold of the book, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and the CD, Public Enemy Number One. There's sort of the continuum, if you will, of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. They're not a replacement for them, but they just show more current evidence that actually supports the original thinking that went into Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the book, the DVD, and the CD, and the original audio cassette tape. Well, let's start out with something simple. It covers just about everybody, high blood pressure. High blood pressure is not genetic, even in the African-American community, which is really big time, supposed to be a big genetic disease, but it's really just a simple mineral deficiency. And then you look at congestive heart failure. Congestive heart failure is the most common cause of heart death in adults in America and in the other industrialized world, and it's caused by deficiency of a single vitamin. We've known it for 300 years. It was discovered 300 years ago by a Japanese naval surgeon, and has nothing to do with saturated fat or cholesterol. This is cardiomyopathy, sudden heart death, could be called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy heart disease, Keyshan disease in China, and it has nothing to do with saturated fat or cholesterol or genetics. It's a very simple deficiency of a single mineral. Okay, and I've done 1,700 autopsies, a published project in peer-reviewed refereed articles in the United States in scientific journals, as well as in China in 2 different languages, Mandarin and Cantonese. And then, let's see here, there's coronary artery disease, which has nothing to do with cholesterol and saturated fat, certainly not genetic. It's caused by inflammation, eating inflammatory foods, which then cause the artery respond by making scar tissue, which plugs up the arteries, PAD, peripheral artery disease also. And this is actually caused by eating fried foods, processed meats, oils, and gluten, okay, anything inflammatory. And it seems like microwave popcorn is one of the biggest skullduggerless devils, causing 50,000 heart attacks a year, I think 20,000 of which are fatal. And then there's thrombosis, blood clots, and of course is one of my 9 lawsuits against the FDA, which I prevailed in federal court. Thrombosis, you have a thrombotic stroke where you get a blood clot in the brain. You can have a coronary thrombosis where you get a blood clot in the coronary artery causing a heart attack, lack of oxygen and food to the heart muscle. It is not caused by cholesterol and saturated fat or genetics. It is caused by an omega-3 essential fatty acid deficiency, a ratio problem between omega-3 6s and 9s. And then there's thrombosis, which is a deficiency of omega-3s, okay, omega-3s, as I said, certainly not saturated fat or anything like cholesterol. And then there's the venous stuff, okay, spider veins, varicose vein, hemorrhoids, which are just varicose veins in a funny place, aneurysms, which is a breakdown of the elastic fibers. There's the clue, a breakdown of the elastic fiber in arteries, and they can blow out or split and leak or separate the layers of the artery, get a dissecting aneurysm, or they can just blow out and cause really tragic ruptured aneurysm, bleeding, strokes, or they can cause sudden death by rupture of the aorta or the large coronary arteries or the large pulmonary arteries. And these are all caused, these venous things, and the aneurysms in the arteries are caused by deficiency of a single mineral. Okay, again, I want you to get a hold of the books, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and then the CD, Public Enemy Number One. And again, these are not the replacement for Dead Doctors Don't Lie. They're just a 25-year update, which includes a large amount of supportive information that wasn't available 25 years ago. Okay? Now, you take what we call the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, and I've been doing it essentially twice a day for 68 years, and the likelihood of getting a heart attack or vascular disease is pretty low, unless you're having an absorption problem or you're seriously underdosing. And you can also add to it the secret sauce we have for these various diseases by themselves and kind of increase some of the interesting nutrients that can prevent, reverse these diseases. Prevention is always the best. I've been taking the 90 essential nutrients, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 essential amino acids, 3 fatty acids twice a day for 68 years. Twice a day for 68 years. Never been to a doctor in 68 years. Have not been on a prescription drug at all ever in my life. No surgeries ever in my life. And I'm in pretty good shape for a 75-year-old guy. Of Of course, the Chinese method, I'd be 76. And so it's kind of exciting. And everybody can do this. And again, you get a hold of that book, Epigenetics, the DVD, Somebody Needs to Go to Jail, and the CD, Public Enemy #1. Don't forget, if you haven't listened to Dead Doctors Don't Lie, I'd urge you to get the book, the DVD, and the CD, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, and you'll be amazed. We knew this stuff way back in the 60s, based on my 20,000 autopsies and the big project with Marlon Perkins from the old Mutual Omaha Wild Kingdom show. 20,000 autopsies, 10 million chemistries, 10 million slides looking with special stains looking for pollution as a contributor to or the cause of natural causes in the bottom line of the study. And it was 454 species of animals and 3,000 humans. The bottom line of the study was that every animal, every human being that dies of natural causes dies of a nutritional deficiency, and the 1,200-page book that came out of it is in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
Good liver health is vital to your overall health. Did you know the liver is the largest gland in the body? Generating digestive enzymes, converting fat into fuel, controlling metabolism, regulating cholesterol in the blood, and neutralizing toxins and waste products. Decreased liver function can lead to debilitating diseases. Hepal, a proprietary blend exclusive to Prohoba International, can help support healthy liver function. Hepal is a blend of natural organic pollen extracts, including essential enzymes, botanical glutathione, which is considered to be one of the most powerful antioxidants for detoxifying free radicals and exogenous compounds, superoxide dismutase, and aloe vera, formulated to cleanse and support healthy liver function. If you'd like to have healthy liver function, call your local longevity distributor today, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Longevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Longevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us today?
Well, I thought we'd talk a bit about chemotherapy, as I've got a Reuters news story here headlined, "Chemo Worsens Quality of Life for Patients Near Death." Now, that's something you've been talking about for a while, and this is a study that was published in the Journal of the American Medical Association Oncology. Lead author, Dr. Holly Prigerson, a palliative care researcher at Weill Cornell Medical College and the New York Presbyterian Hospitals, quoted as saying, "Patients who are feeling good had the most to lose and the least to gain by using chemo." And what they're talking about is people that have life-ending cancer and they're doing chemo right at the very end. As say, chemotherapy can hasten deterioration during the end of life in patients that are with advanced cancer who haven't yet lost their ability to perform normal daily activities. They say, and for cancer patients with only moderate or limited ability to function in daily life, chemotherapy may not make them feel better. They go on to say many physicians have voiced concerns about the use of chemotherapy for cancer patients nearing death. The doctors question whether the potent and toxic drugs offer enough benefits to justify their side effects and call for widespread practice of giving such medicines to terminally ill, potentially wasteful if not harmful. And they go on to say they monitored 312 patients treated at 6 U.S. oncology clinics. Patients with advanced cancer joined between the study between 2002 and 2008 and were followed until their deaths. At the start of the study, they were already considered terminal. 158 were receiving chemotherapy, 154 were not. Patients getting chemotherapy tended to be younger, more educated, more likely to receive care at an academic medical center, more likely to have breast or pancreatic tumors, and less likely to have other medical problems. In addition to the cancer, they go on to say, to access the impact of chemotherapy during the final week of life, researchers interviewed caregivers shortly after patients died to see if they received chemotherapy over those last days and what type of physical and mental declines they suffered during the time. Patients who began chemo the last week with the highest level of functionality chemotherapy reduced their quality of life even after researchers adjusted for the receipt of intensive care, ventilation, or resuscitation. They fared worse on quality of life evaluations than similar patients who didn't receive the drug. So there you go, something you've been talking about for years. And once again, you are right.
Yeah, well, Doug, we get this question all the time. You know, if I'm fourth-stage cancer, the doctors say I have 2 months to live, and they want to do another round of chemotherapy. And I say, well, ask them what you can expect to get from that last round of chemotherapy here. Is it going to double is it going to take you to 6 months instead of 2 months? Or what's the chances of it killing you in 2 days and you'll lose kind of like 21 days out of the deal? Or you'll lose more than that, right? If it's 2 months, you'll lose 30, but you'll lose 51 days. And so certainly if you take the 90 essential nutrients, you're going to have a better quality of life and you're going to live longer, whether it's a week or 2 weeks or a year. You have no idea. Only God knows that. But certainly it's going to be much, much better quality of life, and you'll certainly live longer than if you take another round of chemotherapy. I just wouldn't do it in those cases, and certainly I run into so many people where the doctors, they just want to give you another round of chemotherapy because they make $40,000, and you have to come to grips with that. It's a business thing. They say, well, we got time to get one more round of chemotherapy out of this guy before he dies, and they really don't care it seems, whether you die a couple of weeks early or not. They just want that last $40,000 out of your insurance company before you die. Terrible thing to think about, but in fact, that's just the way it is. Contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the book, Let's Play Doctor, and learn how to take care of yourself. Okay, well, thank you, Doug. Super job as usual. And we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Nevada. And Laurie, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Laurie, you're on the air.
Thank you, Dr. Wallach. I have been using 90 for Life products, the Brain and Heart Pack and Ocean's Gold and other things for about the past 10 months. When I started using the products, I went completely gluten-free and have been very careful to remain so. My family's mainly gluten-free, especially at home. I feel the best I ever have and have seen many reversals as my body has healed itself. My problem right now is that about 8 to 10 days ago, I had a rash start up that I've been unable to identify the cause or mitigate it in any way. It continues to spread, and the only help I found is from applying CM cream, which gives relief that lasts about 3 or 4 hours.
Okay, a couple of possibilities. Shar, you want to take a stab at this?
Well, it could be anything. I know my niece was taking some cough medicine, and it made her skin in her stomach area down to her knees, just in the front of her body, like she had a sunburn. And I took her to a skin doctor, and they asked me if I had a sun lamp. I mean, that's how bad it looked, like a sunburn. And that wasn't the problem. And it was something in the cough medicine we figured out ourselves.
Yeah. And so, it could be something that she's eating, and it could be a sort of unknown source of gluten. There are, for instance, fast foods that don't label things. For instance, Steak and Shake, great fast food place. And if you read their menu, it says that we start with 100% beef, but then they put in oatmeal into their hamburgers. Okay, same way with milkshakes. Milkshakes don't have a problem, but when you get when you actually get a malted milk, they put rye flour in there, and so if she or yourself are getting rashes and you're having things like malted milks, suddenly now you're getting a source of gluten you didn't know about. Okay, so you want to check it out. The same way with meatloaf and meatballs, they hold it together with wheat flour, gravies, things on when you go out to eat. You'll find the rubs that they put and like peppercorn rubs is 10% spices and 90% wheat flour. And even nuts you buy from health food stores, it'll say these nuts are naturally gluten-free. Then you roll over and look at the allergen stuff on the back. It says these nuts are packaged on equipment that also packages wheat flour or wheat products, and of course the dust in there is wheat flour. So that's a possibility. Dry dog food, dry cat food, visits from mother-in-law, kids or spouse eating things with gluten in it away from home, then they wash their clothes with your clothes, cross-contamination. And we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
Let's head to Long Island, New York, and Sue, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Sue, you're on the air.
Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi, how can we help you?
I'm calling for my husband. He's had skin cancer 4 times, once on his back and 3 times on his face, and they keep doing surgery. That's one thing. Another thing is he's got an enlarged prostate. His PSA just went up, and they just discovered the enlarged prostate. They gave him a medicine, begins with a TOM, to empty his bladder every time he goes. And he has a form of Tourette's, I was told. He keeps jerking his neck and his arm, and sometimes he grunts a little bit, and this has been going on for years.
How much does he weigh?
He weighs 187, and he's 5'8".
Okay, does he have any history of asthma that you know of, or bronchitis?
No, he has not.
Okay. Does he have any history of any bowel problems, irritable bowel syndrome, diverticulitis, celiac disease?
No, he doesn't.
Okay, good. Any skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
Okay. All right. Of course, skin cancer, are they melanomas or what are they?
One was melanoma on his back, and one was a basal cell, and the other was a squamous cell.
Squamous cell, okay. So he got kind of just about all of them.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and that would show kind of a weakness in his immune system, and certainly, what kind of work does he do?
Well, he was a telephone man when he's retired now. He's 71. He was a telephone man way back when.
Okay, and he worked around, I'm sure, some chemicals and wires and plastic and stuff like that?
Yes, he did.
Okay. And so certainly irritation by laundry detergents can contribute to this, but, a life of working with chemicals which contacted his skin either directly from his job or indirectly because of location, that kind of stuff. PSA, enlarged prostate. Let's see here, what else? Okay, so Char, what would you do for this guy? He's got a little bit of a facial tic, neck tic, Tourette syndrome, which I suffered from as a kid. And so what would you do for this guy, 187 pounds?
Well, I'd get him on the ProstFX for the prostate problems, and I'd get him 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and just for the heck of it, get him on a gluten-free diet.
Okay, and what would you do to support his immune system for the cancer stuff?
The selenium is in the healthy brain and heart pack, but in addition to that, I'd get him the Ocean's Gold, and I would get him the Z Radical.
Okay, very, very good. Yeah, Ocean's Gold, of course, has the sea cucumber in it, which is just a great, great support of the immune system for a lot of things, including patients with cancer, and 100,000 auric points. He could either do 1 serving a day, in addition to what Char said, the 2 healthy brain and heart packs, 3 of the brand new Beyond Tangerine 2.0 in tablets, because just 1 serving, 3 of those tablets gives you 160,000 auric points, right? And if you do that once a day, that's 160,000 auric points. And if I keep having cancer, I'd take 2 servings a day and get up to 320,000 auric points a day, kind of heavy-handed. But Char's exactly correct. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils. Stay away from chemicals, and that'll get him on the right step. Let's see if we can help him out, Sue. We'll be back after these messages.
Let's head to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Laura, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Laura, you're on the air.
Yes. Hi, Dr. Wallach.
Hi.
Okay. I'm going to start. Okay. Because of chemo and radiation, it messed with my digestive system. And I do the product, but I don't think I'm absorbing it.
Sure. Well, first of all, Laura, what did you have chemotherapy and radiation for?
Oh, for my cervical. I had cervical cancer. I was diagnosed like 30 years for it, and then, 30 years ago. And then it came back when I turned like 58, and I had radiation and chemo. And
So it was the same cancer in the same region?
Yes.
Okay, very interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a history of respiratory problems, any like eczema, any bowel problems, irritable bowel syndrome, colitis, anything like that?
Ever since the radiation and the chemo, I have bowel problems now. I mean, everything I eat comes out. Everything.
Okay, now are you talking about diarrhea?
Yeah, well, sometimes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Every day I go to the bathroom.
Okay, now.
Everything I put in, it comes out.
Okay, and you can recognize corn and beets and things coming through?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. How much do you weigh, Laura?
I say about probably like 125, 130.
Okay. All right. Char, what would you do for this lady? Weighs 125 pounds. She's had some, very significant treatment, chemotherapy and radiation since then. Her digestive system isn't right. What would you do for her?
I would give her 1 healthy brain and heart pack, but I would also add to it the Ocean's Gold and the Z Radical, okay. And also I would add enzymes for her digestion.
Very good. Yeah, the ultimate enzymes, and So, yeah, I would take 1 or 2 of those multivitamin enzymes, say 2 minutes before each meal with a couple ounces of water. And as Shar said, 1 healthy brain and heart pack. I'd get an extra bottle of Slim so you could take 3 of those twice a day. And certainly the Ocean's Gold is perfect because it has the sea cucumber in it. Great for supporting your immune system when you have cancer or any other serious life-threatening chronic disease. And then also the Z Radical, great products. Are liquid, and it has the blend of super juices. Plus, it has fucoidan, which comes from a red marine algae from off the shores of Tasmania, of all places, which is in the southeastern shores of Australia. And this fucoidan, again, is a wonderful support for the immune system for people who have cancer and other serious life-threatening diseases. And get your ORIC points above 100,000, and you could do that. What would you use for the ORIC points over 100,000, Shar?
I like the triple treat chocolate.
What lady doesn't like triple treat chocolate, right? Yeah, with 6 of those a day, Char's exactly right. It's a pleasant way to get your 100,000 ORIC points. 6 a day, 2 at breakfast, 2 at lunch, 2 at dinner will give you over 100,000 ORIC points. You could use 5 of the Cell Shield RTQ twice a day. That would give you over 100,000 ORIC points. And 1 serving a day, 3 of the tablets, of the new tablets of the Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0 will give you, 1 serving gives you 160,000 ORIC points. So if you do that twice a day, that's going to give you 320,000 ORIC points. And it's really supports your immune system. So these are the things we would do. Give us a call every time you go to the doctor and get a checkup. Certainly if you have any questions along the way, don't hesitate to give us a call, Laura. All right, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Vallejo, California. And Jennifer, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Jennifer, you're on the air.
Hi. Yesterday, my 9-year-old fell off the monkey bars, and she hurt her wrist. She broke her ulnar bone at right after
Okay,
this.
sure.
And I was wondering what to do. She's 75 pounds.
Okay. Do they have it in a cast?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Does she have a history of any asthma or bronchitis or eczema, dermatitis?
No.
Okay, good. Does she have any history of any bowel problems, constipation or diarrhea or appendicitis, anything like that?
No.
Okay, good. All right, Char, what would you do for the 75-pound girl who's had a fracture of her wrist?
I would get her 1 healthy bone and joint pack.
Very good. 1 healthy bone and joint pack. Char's exactly right. Cut everything in half. Give her a half a dose of breakfast, half a dose at dinner time. And if she's active like that, I wouldn't just give it to her for 3 months. I would give it to her forever. And as she gets older, if she gets above 150 pounds, she needs 2 of the healthy bone and joint packs. But this will allow her to have a tablespoon, which is a half ounce of the OsteoFX Plus at breakfast and dinner, 1 scoop of the Beyond Tangerine 2.0 at breakfast and dinner, the 3 EFA pluses. She could have 1 with each meal, or 1 at breakfast and 2 at dinner time. And then, of course, the glucogel, I'd go ahead and have her take, I'd go ahead and have her take 4 twice a day, 4 at breakfast, 4 at dinner time. And all that's going to help support and promote maintenance repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone itself, which is what we want to do here. Keep in touch and let us know how your daughter's doing. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Ohio. And Rebecca, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Rebecca, you're on the air.
Oh, hi, Dr. Wallach. Thanks for letting me talk to you.
You're very welcome.
For a friend. She's been on the products for a year, and I checked out your written material and went online and listened to some of your recorded things, and I didn't get enough information to suit her. So she has a lung specialist who's told her she has scar tissue on her lungs, and she's on a nebulizer and oxygen at night. She wants to know what she can do.
Do you know what? Wait a minute. Do you know what the scar tissue is from?
She doesn't know, and he couldn't tell her. And
okay.
I don't know how they know if there's scar tissue there or
sure,
not.
And, well, they could do it from even an ultrasound. Okay. Tell me, how much does she weigh?
She weighs about 150. She's she's taken 1.5 doses of the Mighty 90, and she's also taking extra EFAs. She's on Oxybody, and she's taken the distress caps, selenium, and I already said additional EFAs, and she's taken the calcium and the enzymes and the flora.
Wow, very good. There's only one thing that I would add to that. Char, what would you add to that? It's really a very, very good regimen, but for scar tissue and maybe less than optimal lung function, what would you add to that?
Well,
I'll give you a hint.
she's already
I'll give you a hint. Okay, it's the same thing as the cream you use for pain, but it's in a capsule form.
Oh, the CM soft gels.
Yeah, the CM Plus capsules. Exactly, CM Plus capsules. And that is a sort of a global anti-inflammatory. But the omega-3s, two of the healthy brain and heart packs, perfect, because the omega-3s that are in the EFA pluses and EFAs are going to turn into the hormone that is required to dilate bronchi, the oxybody, and it can certainly is a great oxygen supplement. So everything's perfect. The only thing I would do is, again, reduce the inflammation in the lung, and do that with 3 of the CM Plus capsules twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. Just add it to everything else. Otherwise, perfect plan. Thank you so much, and keep us informed every couple of weeks. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages. We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 90 Flags of Spade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Monterey, California. And Ronald, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Ronald, you're on the air. Hello. Anybody home?
Going once, going twice. Let's head to Iowa. And Diane, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, Diane, you're on the air.
Okay, Dr. Wallach, I had a question. My husband just had to go in the emergency room a couple nights ago, and they diagnosed him as having acute pancreatitis. And so he's supposed to be on a liquid diet. And I was just wondering if he should not take the Beyond OsteoFX and the Tangy Tangerine that we mixed together.
Okay, how much does he weigh?
Until we go to the...
How much does he weigh?
Is
he bigger than you or smaller than you?
180 at least.
Okay.
Or a little bit more.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Now, does he have any other issues? Diabetes, high blood pressure, bowel problems, diverticulitis?
Yes, he has both of those.
Okay, so he has high blood pressure and diabetes?
Yes.
Okay.
And his blood pressure, well, he's on medication for the blood pressure.
But he has high blood pressure anyway. He still has it. He just got taken medication. Okay. We only have a moment here, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one. Basically, when you have acute pancreatitis, this is a deficiency of special nutrients as required by the pancreas and a high-fat diet. I'm talking about high-fat in the terms of salad dressings, cooking oils, things like tuna fish salad sandwiches where they use a lot of mayonnaise, and chicken salad sandwiches, egg salad sandwiches, processed meats, deli slices, sandwich meats, sausage, ham, bacon, bologna, salami, pepperoni, jerky, fried foods of any kind, gluten, wheat, bran, rye oats. Got to give all that up, okay? And his body weight, I'd go ahead and make sure he takes a complete program. It'd be 2 healthy brain and heart packs per month, a full dose of everything twice a day. And for the high blood pressure, what would you throw in for the high blood pressure, Shar?
For high blood pressure, besides the OsteoFX, I'd put in the Ultimate Daily would help.
Okay, Ultimate Dailies, yep. And I would also throw in addition to the Ultimate Dailies, the new Ultimate Cardio Sticks. Go ahead and have them take one of those 3 times a day, be 3 boxes a month. They come in 30. And they actually will support healthy blood pressure and support healthy blood flow. What would you do for his diabetes, Shar?
Sweeties, of course.
Okay, throw in 2 bottles of Sweeties, 3 of those at breakfast, 3 at dinner time. That's 2 bottles a month. Make sure he takes his fasting blood sugar before he medicates himself, because it will in fact drop very quickly. So you want to adjust his medication every day. And believe me, when you have acute pancreatitis, it's a combination of nutritional deficiencies and a diet that's full of fried foods and oils and salad dressings and mayonnaise and that kind of stuff. All that's got to go. And he's got to be gluten-free so he can absorb the nutrients. And you can expect a rapid improvement. Obviously, the doctors are going to do what they're going to do, but you can support your husband's healing. And as long as he stays on this diet and the supplement program, and he can eat eggs, just not fried. They have to be poached. He can eat red meat. It cannot be fried. It can't be chicken fried steak. It has to be grilled steak, medium rare, that kind of thing. He can have chicken, but it can't be fried. It could be grilled lightly, not burnt. It could be boiled, roasted, stewed, baked. It could be crock-potted, all that kind of stuff. He can have, you got to watch it when you go out to eat omelets and scrambled eggs in hotels and these big buffet places, and also in these breakfast places like Denny's and IHOP. They actually put in their menu that they put pancake and waffle batter in their omelets and in their scrambled eggs to fluff them up. And these will contribute to all this. And so this is easily dealt with. He should not have another attack if he follows the diet we've recommended, outlaid, and also begins to supplement properly here completely. Okay? Well, thank you, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless America.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those handy little bottles of gel that zap germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with all the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Here's what you may not know. Once the alcohol evaporates, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection until you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not rely on alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and a whole host of viruses and bacteria. Mold and fungus too. It's even safe around children and pets. You'll love the soft feel of PureWorks on your hand. It actually conditions and will not dry your skin. Here's a little peace of mind knowing your hands are still germ-free hours later. Get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. Stand by. Pull out your paper and pencil for your local number to order PureWorks.
So you finally decided to start taking a vitamin supplement. Those chewables and tablets are fine if you don't mind paying for something that is only absorbed about 4 to 6%. However, a liquid supplement can have a 90% absorption rate if you choose the right one. Youngevity offers a wide variety of liquid supplements with a 90% absorption rate or more. Beyond Tangy Tangerine may be the best one ever invented. It starts as a liquid that is freeze-dried like those instant coffees into a crystal. Then all you have to do is add a couple of scoops to water. No refrigeration, no fuss, no mess. Not only do you get a complete multiple vitamin, Beyond Tangy Tangerine also has minerals, and it tastes fantastic. You'll want to drink it all day long. So the next time you reach for a vitamin supplement, reach for Beyond Tangy Tangerine from Youngevity. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or the metabolic syndrome, and you're tired of seeing your blood glucose levels rise and fall like a ship on the ocean, but you don't want to take those drugs the rest of your life, Youngevity has an alternative. A product called Sweeties has been developed just for you. Used as part of your regular diet, Sweeties helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels. A formulation specially designed to nutritionally assist your body with the regulation of your blood sugar level. Sweeties supports healthy glucose metabolism because it's fortified with aspartic acid, chromium, and vanadium, all to help you promote healthy blood sugar levels. If you want to get off those drugs and control your blood sugar metabolism naturally, try Youngevity's Sweeties product. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake, or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.